Hi everybody, it's time for English Today, and for English Today and English Tomorrow we are writing our autobiographies. By now you should have a gorgeous story map with your title, introduction, subheadings, section 1, subheading, section 2, and then a funny story at the end. You will need this today. I'm going to remind you now, you've also got really handy spellings over here that you can use in your writing. So make sure you've had a look at these, so when you choose to use these words in your writing today, you spell them correctly. Now, let's look at mine. Back to my original one, and you can see I've got my gorgeous title, All About Me. I made it nice and big, and the thing about titles is they have capital letters. So I'd like to see whatever your title is, it's got capital letters. Then we've got an introduction. 2 or 3 sentences. I did 3. 3 is a great number to aim for this introduction. Where and when were you born? How much did you weigh when you were born? Who did you live with, or where did you first live, or what was your first house like? That's your introduction. And then subheading. Now, mine's home and family. Did you do home and family as well? You might have done a different one, that's okay. Subheading. Very, very clear subheading, and then a new line. And then you write your section about mine's home and family. I did 5 or 6 sentences all about home and family, and I want to see 5 or 6 sentences from you. If you want to do more, that's absolutely fine. What isn't fine is less. I need to see 5 or 6 sentences all about home and family, or whatever is in your first section. This is the time where you can use all of those cool features of writing. Your noun phrases, your adverbs, your conjunctions, your contractions. Everything that was on that bingo grid could go in today's writing. And then stop there. All we're doing today is the bit that's in the yellow box. We're not doing section 2, we're not doing the funny story, that's tomorrow. All we're doing today is this section. If we do 3 sentences and 6 sentences, that's 9 sentences. That's it. But they need to be awesome sentences. So really think carefully about them. Here's what I want you to do. There's a bingo grid, all of the things you know how to use. These are the 5 things I want you to do. I'll post this on your Class Dojo as well, so you've got an extra reminder. First thing, write the title with capital letters. You could do that right now in your English book. Just get your English book open, pause this video, get your English book open, write the title. If you're feeling really fancy, you can get a ruler and draw a straight line underneath your title. If you don't have a ruler, don't just try and draw a straight line. It will look really wobbly and horrible. Once you have written the title with capital letters, you write the introduction. You don't need to write a subheading or the word introduction. No. Just write your 2 or 3 sentences. I was born in Cardiff on July the 18th, 1989. I lived in a small house with my mum and my dad until my sister was born in 1992. When I was born, I weighed 4.1 kilos. Or 9 pounds, 6 ounces, whatever it was that you weighed, something like that. Introduction, just a little bit about you. 2 or 3 sentences. Then, leave a line. Number 3, write your subheading, home and family, or whatever you decided your subheading was going to be. And then leave another line, so your subheading is really clear, and write your first section. And that's the bit where you can really get into the nitty-gritty. Commas in a list, adverbs, definitely using some noun phrases. All of those cool things that we know how to use to make our writing stand out and be really, really interesting. That's it, apart from the last one, which is super important. Read through all of your writing, because I will read through all of your writing, and tomorrow there'll be a feedback section on our Class Dojo, where I give you advice about how you can make yours better. If you've already read through it and already checked your own spellings, you might not need my advice. You might be giving advice to other people. Yours might be one of the examples I put up on the board to say, hey, Look at this one. This has got all of these cool bits of writing in it. That's what we should be aiming for today. I'll take you through steps 1 to 5 again. Write the title with capital letters. Write the introduction, 2 or 3 sentences. Then a subheading. Then the first section, 5 or 6 sentences. And then read through everything. Stop there. Nobody does section 2. Nobody does section 2. Have you got it? Have you got it? Good. I can't wait to see this writing. I'm really interested. I've seen your story maps and I'm trying to work out what you will be saying. Today's the day I find out a little bit more all about you. Send me a photo of today's writing. If it's a really clear picture, it'll be easier for me to give you feedback tomorrow. And remember that bingo grid. You can do everything on there. Just give it a go. How could you make your autobiography absolutely brilliant?